Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
All right, I almost missed Jake Zibin out there sort of hanging on to a pole, you know, with the real nasty weather. So we'll see if we can't get maybe Eric Elkin do that tomorrow evening, setting up for the Duck game. Duck game likely going to be wet. As I mentioned before, Research Stadium will see some pockets within the showers. But either way, this is going to be a very, very wet weekend for us here across Western Oregon. Right now, we've got some scattered showers. As Jake mentioned, some light drizzle over towards Sheldon here in North Eugene. We'll also see some heavier showers push their way south of Corvallis up to Salem, Lincoln City, Newport, all of that pushing eastward. And that'll continue to keep things at least somewhat soggy for the rest of the night. This is just the beginning of the entire weekend here, the weakest of the three fronts that is going to be clearing later on tonight and tomorrow. So we got the back end of that front that will slide southward for the rest of the night tonight. There's plenty of moisture coming with this. We'll see reinforcing shots of cold fronts that get stronger and yet stronger as we head into the Saturday evening and into Sunday forecast. And that's when I expect the winds to really start picking up along the coast as well. And that does include the high wind watches that you can see in the dark blue here and the high wind warnings that are sort of the lighter blue that basically go up and down the coast. Now, we don't have anything set for the valley just yet. I'm expecting breezy conditions tomorrow. We will likely see a wind advisory out for the valley. Wouldn't shock me to see it tomorrow afternoon, but I think Sunday for sure as the winds will really start cranking up. Now, again, you've got wet soil. You have a lot of leaves on the trees yet, so there is a chance that we could get some of the trees get knocked down. So something we'll also be watching. High wind watch is also out for parts of the Cascades, and we could be looking at some possible flash flooding in spots depending on how fast this rain starts coming in and exactly where those fronts just sort of stall out. So let's get to the game day forecast for Autzen taking on the Cal Bears, I should say. It'll be interesting to see how their fast-paced offense slows down. The throwing team may not throw much tomorrow. Very breezy. Temperatures will fall into the 60s. And I do think as we get in towards after kickoff, 9, 10 o'clock into the second half of the game, we'll see the rain really start to pick up in intensity. So overnight tonight, we'll keep the temperatures generally in the 40s. And here's that big storm coming. You can see just a very well-defined area of low pressure. Cold front, the last of that will come through on Sunday, but all of this is headed towards us, and that's all going to translate to some heavy rain and lots of it over the next 48 hours. So as we start off tonight, and I'll stop it tomorrow morning, you can see the northern coast and also up in the mountains. They'll get the heaviest for tomorrow morning, and then that front kind of stacks up. Now, there's a chance, and it's just a chance, that it may stall just to the north of us here, keeping a bit of a window for the southern Willamette Valley, at least for the start of the game. But as we clear and go all the way in through midnight and then into tomorrow, that stalls just to the south. We get reinforcing shots of heavy rain coming in with that as well. So we've got 3 storms coming. Heavy rain Saturday evening overnight, heavy rain and strong winds on Sunday. Could see up 2 to 3 inches of rain in the valley by late Sunday, early Monday, and possibly 5 or over for the coast and into the mountains. So this is a big event, and certainly one that we'll keep our eye on throughout the weekend. And pretty gusty conditions at the coast as well. Could see those wind gusts 50 to 60 tomorrow, maybe close to 70, maybe even 80 degrees out towards or 80 miles an hour, I should say, out to the headlands on Sunday. In the Umpqua Basin, rain will hold off till the late evening, and then just a downright soaky, windy day on Sunday, slowly tapering off as we head in towards midweek. Cascades, windy and rainy. Freezing levels will be well above the passes, so we won't have to deal with any frozen weather with that. Bend and Redmond, isolated rain showers, but extremely windy over the next couple of days. And the rain comes through Sunday and Monday. And finally in the valley, rainy and windy. Again, we'll get some breaks, I think, earlier in the day, but certainly by late Saturday night and then all day Sunday. If you've got, we were talking during the break here, got some things you have to get done outside tomorrow morning, the earlier you can get it done, because Sunday, forget about it.
You're not going to sugarcoat it at all, are you? You're just it's coming.
We don't sugarcoat it when it gets like this. We just tap dance.
We just tap dance.
Okay,